3 wins on the trot for the first time in season 2016 as the boys roll past the Suns by 77 points as the team celebrates Sir Doug Nicholls' round in style. Welcome to Eagle Review, proudly sponsored by Masters. Looking the treat here. Ben Roberts, Simo wanted intent at the start of the game. Yep. I think the boys delivered in spades.
Yeah, they did. Really good start. The only really period where Gold Coast sort of got away from them a little bit was in the third quarter. They kicked a couple of quick ones. Simo wasn't happy. But then they sort of steadied the ship, if you like, and 77 points. People saying it wasn't, people disappointed. I mean, 77 points is a huge win. People were expecting too much, I think. You've got to bank a 77-point win anytime you can. 4 points, thanks very much.
To me, it felt like West Coast goals in the first half were due to Gold Coast real poor turnovers, the pressure that we displayed also, but our ball movement through that back half. Does that sound about right? Yep. Or from free kicks even. I think we had 3 or 4 goals from their free kicks.
Yeah, well, we talked to Slam and Sammy Butler after the game, and he thought that the team defence was really good. The pressure was really, really good yesterday, and that obviously leads to turnovers. And then ball movement from the turnovers is the strength of the Eagles, as we know, and scored a lot from it with fairly potent forward line.
Good to see Tommy Cole finally get his berth. Looked at home out there, did a couple of real nice things. Got teased, had the old cheese in the wind dangled in front of him, but good he finally got his chance.
I thought as he ran up the race, they might just grab the jumper and say, sorry, mate, not this week, we're playing someone else.
No, got you again.
Yeah, got him. It was great to see him finally run out there and contribute to the win. Worked into it, 14 possessions. Also helped set up the skipper for a goal, so Bunga probably owes him one for that one as well, the little switch inside run and receive. No, it was good to see.
I liked a few of Darling's moves that he's put on show. He's been called the dummy specialist, had one of his big balks, resulted in one of the goals of the day, and then decided, hey, that actually worked. I might do it 2 more times in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, take me to the candy shop. You know what he said to me today. I hope I'm not talking out of school here. He goes, call me Willy Wonka. Sell more candy than him.
I don't think he told you that at all.
He definitely did. No, look, it was good. Just thinking, always thinking and building toward a big second half of the year.
What about the 20-odd games that we've now got into Liam Duggan? It's just really showing its fruit at the moment. The moves that he's pulling out, his stop-start, his awareness of what's going on around him, a lot more comfortable at that level 20 games in, and we've got a real good pick on our hands here.
Yep. Future captain material, do I dare say?
Jeez, it's early.
Yep, very mature kid and developing inside as well, a lot of time in the middle at the CBD as well, and looks like getting in there and getting his hands dirty a lot more, and as we know, his skills are great, so good to see him improving every game.
We all know the ability of Jeremy McGovern to take an intercept mark, or a contested mark really, but his ability to hit up people in the corridor with that bullet pass of his, just becoming such a dangerous player down back. You can't leave him alone and play him as a spare, but he's going to dominate whoever he's on in the air as well.
It's so handy when a big bloke can have such good skills and is prepared to pull the trigger. It's one of those ones where if you hesitate, you're going to get sprung. But he's so confident in his ability, he goes bang straight away, and it releases everyone up the guts. It's great to see.
One of my favourite clips of the day as well, Luke Shuey. How strong is he now through that contest? Pirouetting, watching a lot of NBA Luke Shuey, and that was certainly one to marvel at. Hey, while we're talking American sports, big NFL fan here, Raider Nation Unite. I enjoyed Jack Martin's spiral that he's thrown to Hutch. That is on point. From about 20 yards out, know you're a big Peyton Manning fan. He wasn't even throwing that well in his last year.
No, 2 rings, legacy sealed. But what about Elliot Yeo taking on the coach last year in the throw-up with the Vortex? Corey Adamson has the big arm. He could have outdone him for sure.
Yeah, he wasn't in the comp, but you know that he's got it sewn up.
I know he's got a big arm. And what about when he threw that thing at your head and missed you by a millimetre? And geez, you would have died if that had hit you.
Life flashed before eyes. What about some of the marvellous plays that could have, would have, should have been yesterday? Wellingham would have taken mark of the year. They didn't replay it, but they would have been a screamer one-hander. Natanui and Matera also attempted goal of the years. Looked a bit silly in the end.
Yep, you know what? People can stop trying to kick goal of the years for the rest of the year because Eddie Betts has got it sewn up. Give him the card now.
That's right. Roast of the round time. I'm going to start. Let's go with Brooksby's ball handling. That was Steph Curry-like, or not really, because he was out of bounds very quickly.
No, but you see what it did do. It got Scotty Rice. It rolled up when he got into the back of him here and turned Scotty into the Incredible Hulk, and he went straight at Gary Ablett and whack. Look at that. Like it.
Probably a life dream there from Scotty, ticked off. Let's move on. What about the camera work, or the director or switcher on the weekend? How about this? Lucky this wasn't mark of the round, because I don't know what I'm looking at here. A lot of grass.
A lot of blank space, but it obviously affected. Dion Presti must have quickly looked up at the scoreboard and said, what the hell's going on? Because he's shanked it, probably because of the director.
What about Schofield? Outmarked by Lynch. We won't get into their tussle. Gee, wasn't that a saga and a half? But we'll go in for Nichols comes in, gives the little hair rub on Scully there. Matera comes in, gives him something. Easy, pushes him right in the back. That is A-class acting there from Matera. We'll roast you for it. Good work.
What about Malcheski's little switch? Not his best effort?
Oh, it was if you're a Josh Hill fan.
Yeah, true, Eagles fan, and that wasn't the only bad switch for the round. Jared Waite, Friday night, have a look at this. This is one of the worst you'll see. Not great.
That was well off the side of the boot, wasn't it? Let's go from Scully. Great mates with Ryan Davis, ex-Eagle, roommate of his, great fella. Just decided to body slam him. Well out of his division playing weight there too.
Fairly, I'm almost impressed.
Yeah, I think Shuey came up to him and was like, good on you, Dave. I've wanted to do that for so many years.
Free kick. Lecker, skillful. We love him here at the review.
He is the most skillful.
That's not his finest hour, missing from right there. But it was contagious. It's always there's a lot of guys missing from real close. Mumford streaming in, looking to kick the goal, kick it up into the Adelaide Hill and give him everything. Misses, not great. And you can see let out a little expletive at the end of it as well. What about this one on Friday night? I caught my eye. This punter, ball goes into the crowd. Punter, if you're going to try and steal the footy at an AFL game, don't do it. He's on the big screen. He's on a national TV coverage. And he's sitting there like, hey, I'm getting away with this. I've got the footy. No chance. No chance.
Blacklisted from Hop Sings, you reckon? All right, we'll go with the winner then. Roast of the round winner. And there were a lot of nominations, but of course, it's going to go for Russell when you mark it 10 yards out and it's just goal written all over it. They're already turning back to the centre for the CBD ball up. Well, you just look like a bit of an idiot there, I think. Tommy Cole pressure. Immense. Especially when it goes down the other end in under a minute and West Coast Eagles goal. Hey, do you want to be a part of WA's more awesome squad? Prove it. You can win 5 tickets for you and mates to come to a West Coast Eagles home game. Just snap a photo of you and your other squad members, hashtag Masters Squad, and head to Masters Instagram or Facebook page to get the ultimate fan experience. But thanks for joining us for yet another episode, and the Eagle Review will be back again. Bulldogs, you'll be travelling. I won't. Drink Masters. Good times.